No.
All right. What'd you eat for dinner?
Mm, baked potatoes.
Nice. Baked potatoes. Sounds delicious. Anything other than baked potatoes?
Yes, but I don't know how to say it in English. It's a vegetable, green. Mm,
A
uh,
green vegetable?
mhm.
Zucchini?
No,
Rucola.
I knew that one. No, it is with leaves, and then there is similar to broccoli, but it's not broccoli.
It's green.
Yeah.
Um,
Hmm.
hmm. Similar to broccoli, but not broccoli?
Yes. Heidi, I don't know if you know it.
Cauliflower.
Rape. No, no cauliflower. Do you eat rapa?
Hmm. Okay, I'm not sure. Um, Maybe if you get a picture of it and like screen share that, that might work.
Okay.
David, how's it going?
Hello, Joshua.
How are you?
I'm doing really well, thank you. What about you?
Doing really well. Thank you for asking.
Did you play?
And
Sorry.
no, what's
Did
up?
you play soccer today?
Not yet. I've got a game later.
Oh, so you have your
My UA
uniform
shirt
ready
on.
for playing?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm
You
ready.
will play in the night?
Yeah, I play at night most nights.
And are you fan of Juventus or any
Yeah.
any
Yeah,
team special?
I like Juventus and Liverpool in England. Liverpool are probably the team that I watch the most,
Uh,
though.
yes, I was well, I was confusing because you know that that shirt is very similar to Newcastle also
Yeah,
in England or Juventus, so more or less.
similar.
Mhm.
Um, all right. Yeah, but no. So not yet. And Adela, how's it going?
I'm doing great, thanks.
And Adela, what have you done today?
Nothing special. It's the last day to work because tomorrow start holiday.
Vacation. Cool.
Yes.
Nice. What are you gonna do for your vacation?
I'm going to do the James Way, Camino de Santiago.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Oh,
That'll be fun. How long does that take?
I is the last day because I arrived this year. I arrived to Santiago because each year we do about five etapas or five.
Sections? Etapa?
Yes, section to the Camino.
Yeah.
Because yes, we have only this vacancy, this vacation, and we use about 6 day to do. And the last year we arrived near Santiago. This year we walk about 150 kilometers
Wow.
to
That'll be
arrive
a lot.
Santiago.
Cool though. Yeah, that sounds like it'll be really fun. Um, or really interesting at least. I think it'll be a good experience. Are you looking forward to it?
Sorry.
Are you looking forward to it?
Yes, I'm packaging. I'm organizing the 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 travel, no,
Yeah.
and
The
uh,
trip, we would say.
trip, okay, or journey. We are this year 4 couples to go.
Wow, it's a pretty big trip. It's a lot of people.
Yes.
Nice. And Jose,
Interesting.
yeah, really interesting. All right, Jose, how's it going?
Hi Joshua, I'm doing well. Thanks for asking.
Nice, it's good to hear.
Yes.
And today,
Sorry?
what have you done,
Okay.
Jose?
Yes, in the morning I was working,
Hi.
and in the afternoon I have
Yes.
been learning English. Your voice can calm down sometimes, eh?
Yeah, I think it's whenever people come into class, it seems to like
Yes.
slow down a lot, but
Oh,
it's
okay.
fine as long as we're steady here. So Ariana, welcome to class. Ariana, good to see you got in. How's it going? Your microphone is muted right now. You have to unmute your microphone.
Okay.
There it is. How's it going? You're muted again.
It's okay now?
That's fine now. Yeah.
Okay. I'm okay. What happened? It was. I have a problem with the permits. I don't know how to say it. With the complements of my Explorer, my web, but it's okay now.
Okay. I'm glad that it's okay. I'm glad that you got in too.
Okay,
And so,
why?
where are you from?
I'm from Colombia.
From one more time?
Colombia.
Colombia. Okay. Perfect. And what do you like to do in your free time? What do you do for fun?
I like to swim.
Okay.
Like to sleep. As everyone.
Leaving.
Yeah.
All right.
What I
Nice.
do when I have free time.
Okay. All right. Nice. And Martin, welcome to class. Martin, how's it going?
Hey Joshua, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you really well. How's it going?
I'm going well. Just leaving the office in this moment. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yeah, so you just left the office?
Yeah, I'm leaving the office, and now it's something fastest to take the class, and I'm here.
Okay.
Available to learn English today.
I'm glad you're available. Good. All right, and let's get started with today's class. And let's start with, bueno, Martin, can you read the title and the next lines?
Sorry, what I need to do?
So can you read the title?
Sure.
And the next lines.
Sure. Decisions. Today we will learn decision-making idioms, read comics about the big decisions, learn about irrational decision, and practice a role play.
Okay. Can you use idioms?
Idioms?
Martin?
Idioms? Yeah.
Idioms, yeah.
Idioms.
Perfect. Well done. All right, and Martin, can you ask Jose the first question?
Sure. The first question is, what are some decisions that you make every day?
Some decision that I make every day, for example, is one important decision is to teach to my children the principal values in the life. I think it is very difficult.
Okay. So maybe if we go, instead of starting out with some decisions, because we're only talking about that one, so if we just said an important decision I make every day
Uh,
is teaching, or is to teach
to teach
my children.
my children principal values in life. The principal values in life.
Yeah, it's very difficult.
Yes.
Yeah, that is definitely very difficult. Teaching your kids value.
Yes.
How do you think they're doing?
I have to be very constant every day.
Very what?
I have to be I have I have to be very constant. Constant.
I have to be very aware, you could say.
Very aware. Okay.
I constantly have to pay attention or
Okay.
think about it.
Okay.
Something like that. I have to be very
Okay.
constant. You could say, it sounds a little bit awkward. That might sound maybe a little bit more British. I have to be very constant. I have to be constant.
Okay.
Yeah. And so I think you could say it sounds odd to my ear, but that might be just my American ear. Good answer, though. Jose, can
Okay.
you ask Heidi the next question?
Yes. What was an important decision you made the last year? Talk about it and why it was important.
My important decision was to sign up in Burberry.
Nice. Okay.
Why it's important? Because I spend a lot of time in Burberry.
Maybe different prepositions.
In, on,
I spend a lot of time,
with,
I think, on,
for.
So my important decision was sign up for Verbling. Sorry, Heidi. Your voice is really low, so I found myself talking over you. I might have some feedback too. Can you repeat that one more time, Heidi?
Pardon? Pardon?
Okay, can you repeat your answer one more time?
My important decision was to sign up for Burberry. It was important because I spend a lot of time on Burberry.
Okay, good. So yeah, it was important signing up for Verbling. Okay. And Heidi, can you ask, well, maybe Julieta, what is one decision that you're going to have to make this year?
This year. I don't know.
Okay. So what about the past year? What was one important decision you made last year?
Okay, not last year, but almost last year. It was if I wanted to go to the US.
Okay. So the decision was if I wanted to go to the US. Maybe just to make it sound a little bit better, last year, almost, I had to decide if I wanted to go to the US.
I had to decide.
And what did you decide?
Yes.
Okay.
That's an easy one.
Okay, where did you go?
I went to the university there for 10 months.
Which university?
SDSU,
Okay.
San Diego State.
Oh, cool. San Diego State. Sounds like it would be a ball. And hopefully we don't have any questions here. Let's move on to this next one. Ariana, your microphone is muted at the moment. Can you read the title and the words, Ariana? Ariana, are you there?
Vocabulary, discuss, argue, contemplate, regret, anxiety, I don't know, possibilities, repercussions, rational, irrational.
Nicely done. That sounded really good. Maybe just anxiety. Anxiety. Anxiety.
Anxiety.
Good. Anxiety. This is like an ang. Ang.
Ang.
Yeah, anxiety.
And
then repercussions.
Repercussions.
Good. Okay. Does anybody have any questions about any of these words? Okay. So if there are no questions, Ariana, can you make us? Oh, yeah. What's your question, Martin?
What is the meaning of the regret?
Okay.
Regret, the first one.
Regret. What does regret mean? Does anybody know?
I think that, is when you feel that something that you did in the past, you feel bad for that, or you think that it was a bad decision, or you think that this wasn't okay.
Or you think that what?
That what you did, it wasn't okay. It wasn't a bad decision, or I don't know, bad stuff.
It's like to feel guilty.
Yeah, it's similar to feeling guilty. Not necessarily the same thing. It's just wishing that something had changed. If you regret something, that you wish it happened differently.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah. Any other questions? Any other questions?
No.
Okay. Let's have Ariana. Can you make... Oh, actually, I think you just did that. So, yeah, I think we're good here. Let's go to the next one. Okay, let's skip that for now. Let's talk about overgeneralization. David, can you read this?
Yes, Joshua. Irrational thinking. Overgeneralization. You see a single negative event, such as a romantic rejection or a career reversal, as a never-ending pattern of defeat by using words such as always or never. When you think about it, a depressed salesman became terribly upset when he noticed Bert dunk on the window of his car. He told himself, just my luck. Birds are always crapping on my car.
Okay, terribly.
Terribly.
Yeah, terribly. Okay.
Terribly.
And I think you did a good job. Nice job with depressed. Adela, can you summarize this in your own words?
It's about normally people when they have a news about something or know a fact. People have a tendency to think is normal. This act is a generation. because it's a fact maybe one one time, but you think it's normal. I don't know.
Okay, so even if something is a one-time thing or
I
one-time
think
event,
it's a general event. It's a generalization about this fact.
okay, yeah. So I think that's perfect, even when something is a one-time thing. Yeah. Maybe tendency. Can you repeat tendency?
Tendency.
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 Good. Okay. And I think that's good. Does anybody have any questions about this? Okay. Let's try this next one. Martin, can you read the first part of this?
The first part?
Yeah.
Okay. Irrational decision. Availability. Could you help me with the pronunciation of the third word?
Yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah, I have a several problem when I try to pronounce the word when end with ability.
Okay.
Okay. Availability.
Yeah.
Availability.
Yeah, Oh, sorry. This is actually my fault. It actually looks more like availability.
Availability.
Yeah, availability.
Availability bias. A mental shortcut that relies on immediate example that come to a person's mind when evaluating a specific topic, concept, method, or decision. The availability history operate on the notion that if something can be recalled, it must be important or at least more important than alternative solutions which are not as readily recalled.
Okay, good. So you did a good job correcting availability. Shortcut. It has a soft U sound, so shortcut.
Shortcut.
And then relies.
Relies.
Yeah, relies. And then
Relies.
heuristic.
And heuristic.
Yeah, heuristic.
Heuristic.
Good.
Heuristic.
At least.
Least.
And then alternative solutions.
Alternative solutions.
Nice. And then recalled.
And recalled.
Good. Okay. And let's have Heidi. Can you read this next part?
Subsequently, under the availability, heuristic people tend to heavily weigh their judgment toward more recent information, making new opinions biased toward the latest news. For example, someone who watches a lot of movies about terrorist attacks may think the frequency of terrorism to be higher than it actually is.
Okay, good. Maybe frequency.
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 Yeah. And subsequently. Subsequently? Sorry, it's a little hard to hear you. You're quiet?
Yeah, I'm quiet because I can't find where. The first one, subsequence. Subsequent.
Subsequently.
Subsequently.
Good. Okay. And Jose, can you summarize what availability bias is? Do you think you can tell us what it is?
Yes, when you hear about new, you are thinking in this way all the time.
When you hear about the news?
About new or a specific topic, about topic or a good topic, you think in the same way. This situation is this situation you are thinking all the time about this situation that you heard.
Okay, so you take things that you've heard,
yes,
and apply them to the situation where you are now.
Okay. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, if you think of like an anecdote or a story about something that you think that thing happens more
For example,
often.
I heard in the news about new all the time. I am thinking that possibly this bad new could be happen to me. For example, the last week a plane fell down in France. I feel scared to. I feel scared about take a plane.
Yeah. I feel scared about taking
taking a plane.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's perfect. So, supposing that those things happen more often because you see them more frequently, exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And Jose, can you ask Julieta the same question?
Okay. Have you ever made a bad decision because of availability bias?
I don't know. I think people that when there is bad economic situation, sometimes they went to the bank to take all the money from the bank.
A bad economic situation.
Economic.
Okay, so if there's a bad economic situation, they might go to the bank and take out all their money.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's good. So they can think of maybe other stock market crashes where people would run on the bank and then the banks didn't have enough money to pay these people back. I think that's a good example. Okay. Nice. Does anybody have any questions or comments on this page? Okay. And let's try this. Ariana, can you read this first one?
Okay. Role play. You are the president of your country. You want to found a space program. You've always wanted to be an astronaut. Also, you think people need hope in difficult economic times. Convince your advisor to allow you to fund I don't know.
Yeah.
To fund a mission to Mars.
Good job. Really good pronunciation there.
Thank you.
Okay. And David, can you read the next one?
Yes, Joshua. You are the president's advisor. You think it would be a bad idea to propose investing more money in the space program, especially in this bad economy. Convince the president that he's making a bad decision.
Good. Okay, and let's start with Ariana. Can you start as the president?
Okay. I have to give my advisor some ideas to allow me. Yeah.
I
That's what I
just
have to do.
like pretend you're having a meeting with your advisor. You have to start out with more like a hello type of thing. It's like greet him, tell him to sit down, maybe discuss what you want to talk about in the meeting. But yeah, pretend you're having a meeting with somebody. You're just starting this conversation.
Okay. Hi, my darling advisor. I want to talk to you about something that I really concern me because I think that in these difficult times and with all the economic problems that we have, we need to give to my people hope to live in another space when the earth mm, down, I don't know, destroyed. So I want that you give me all your support to begin an exploration to Mars.
Why don't you give me all your support?
To do for or to do an exploration or send some astronauts to Mars.
Okay, I want to give me all my support. All of your support to my plan to send astronauts to Mars.
Yeah.
Okay. So, hi, my darling advisor. I want to talk to you about something that really concerns me. I think that these sounds need to give my people hope to live in outer space when the Earth is destroyed. I want you to give me all your support. I want you to give all your support to my plan. Send astronauts to Mars. And I think that might be a little bit better. You did a really good job. Good grammar. A couple small things that I noticed. But yeah, for the most part, really nicely said. David, how would you respond here?
Sure, Joshua. Mr. President, like your main advisor, I think that saying that the Earth will be destroyed would be a mistake because you could cause a general crisis in the people, and and on the other hand, I think that the budget is not enough to invest in a space program. It's better to invest money in create more jobs and make stronger the economy.
And making the economy stronger.
Sure, making the economy stronger.
Okay.
Yes.
So, Mrs. President, as your main advisor, I think that saying that the Earth will be destroyed was a mistake. Maybe is a mistake.
It's a mistake, sure.
Because you generally think it's a mistake, you don't only think it'll be a mistake in the future. Yeah. You could cause a general crisis in the population. On the other hand, I think that the budget is not enough to invest in the space program, but you think. So how do we negate I think?
I don't think.
I don't think. We could say there is enough money in the budget. Or you could say, I don't think that the budget has enough money to invest in the space program. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, but other than that, really nicely done. Adela, how would you respond as the president?
Yes, it's important the budget I need to follow the Mars program, but open your mind because you have invest money, but it's possible you have a lot of money in research in Mars. For example, the research say it's possible have uranium or radium is a very important found another metals, etc. is a important mm, point of research, money to have money. Sorry.
Okay, so
The finally is an important in research. Okay.
can you repeat that?
No. Might the radium, uranium is important to invest because we can return a lot of money with this. We could have it's I don't know. It's not you invest the money, but you have
Could earn a lot of money from
a
this investment.
compensation because the research are very important economical
Economically
economically.
rewarding or profitable?
Yes, yes.
Okay. And you said you started out. It's important the budget. So you've got it and the budget. We need to change this so we've only got one of those.
The budget is very important, but
yeah. Okay. Okay, good. And Martin, how would you respond?
I need to respond like the advisor.
Yes.
Sorry, Mr. President, but I think you are stoned or high. I think the budget that we have, we can make an exploration, but in the Earth, you know, we are a lot of natural resource that we can exploit, and in the future, with the air, we can talk for the exploration out there, the Earth.
I think that I might not have understood very well.
Okay, I said with the Earth, with the hair, we
on
can.
Earth? Okay, so on Earth we can do what?
No. We have with. Let me think in English. Sorry. With the natural resource, we can get a lot of money that in the future we can make exploration outside of the Earth.
Okay, so I think that if we exploit the natural resources that we have now on Earth, we can finance exploration outside of the Earth in the future. Is that what you wanted to say, Martin? Martin, are you there? All right. Let's go with that then. Jose, how would you respond?
Don't worry, I feel confident about the investment. I think it will be a good idea to invest in this project.
Okay, good. I think that's good. Heidi, whose side are you on and why?
I'm second person. If you think about the budget, we have in the globe, there are many places still people have never explored. For example, depths of the seabed, there might be a lot of natural resources, and the researching the depths of the seabed is much easier than going to out of space.
Okay, so and it's much easier than going into outer space?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So you're more on the advisor's side?
And
okay.
Even you are concerning about the environment of the globe, but even in Mars, the air, we don't know, air or the ground is good for us, our lives.
Okay,
maybe we need to change the environment in that place. If so, we can change the environment of this place, the globe. It's much easier.
Yeah, okay, so I'm pretty sure if people were to go to Mars, they would probably have to, you know, change the environment for sure. But good, okay. Maybe Giulietta, what do you think? Whose side are you on and why?
I think that if someone wants to go to Mars, it is because of because he wants to boost the image of the government. There is not a real reason. It's just about the impact on the population.
Yeah. Have you guys ever heard about the group of people who were supposed to be going to Mars? They like found out a group of people who were taking a one-way trip.
There is one from Italy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds crazy. I think they were like doing projections, and like the most they would be able to live on Mars is like 90 days, and then they would all die, and there's like no way they can get back. Ugh, it seems crazy. Yeah, lots of people signed up to go though, which is kind of interesting. All right, yeah. Anyways, does anybody have any questions on this page? All right, well done, all of you guys. Really good work. Let's skip that for now. Okay, let's look at this quotation. And let's have Ariana. Can you read the quotation?
If there are unforeseen and potentially disastrous repercussions to the rash acts of the ignorant, such were their unanticipated consequences buried in works of genius.
Good. All right. And so, David, what does this mean?
Oh, Joshua, let me think, because this phrase is too deep, and I am trying to understand the first part. If there are, what does unforeseen mean?
Okay, so not something that you can see beforehand. So, um, not obvious uh, repercussions or like consequences.
Not
Wow.
obvious.
To actions. So if something's unforeseen, it's like not able to be like guessed at, or yeah,
Sure. And what about sotuar?
it's
What is
like
that?
there are also,
There are
so too
also.
are. Hmm.
Who write this quotation? Sorry,
I'm actually it's Chris Turner, I think.
who is he? Well,
I really don't even know.
sure. Uh, that's difficult. How can I explain that? Hmm. No, actually, I don't know how to explain that, Josh.
Okay, maybe. Sorry, Ariana, what do you think this means, Ariana?
I think that is really difficult for me because I don't understand uh, so well that idea. But I think that the main idea of that quotation is that always there is there are people who have some crazy ideas and stuff. Um, if the other people think that that is a rash or act, I don't know, that is dangerous. Nobody could do anything because all the people could think that that is dangerous. I don't know, something like that, but I'm not sure about
All
it.
right. So there are unforeseen and potentially disastrous repercussions to rash acts of the ignorant. What's that mean? That first part. Maybe Adela, do you think you can explain?
Maybe the work of genius um, need to anticipate no the bad or the disastrous repercussion about ignorant people do, and maybe um, I don't know exactly, but it's a very it's a hide. I think it's a hide work of genius. Uh, we don't see it normally because it's only to repair no the unexpected situation the ignorant realize more or less. I don't know.
Okay, it's a little bit tricky. Um, who thinks they've got a grasp on this quotation? Does anybody think they could explain it pretty well?
I think it means that there are disaster repercussions on ignorant acts and on work of genius.
Yeah. So it's saying that there are disastrous repercussions to even well thought out things. So it doesn't really matter the act. If it's ignorant, there are bad repercussions to that. There are also really serious unanticipated consequences buried in works of genius. I think that's what the quotation is trying to say. Jose, do you agree with that or do you disagree with that?
Yes, there are disastrous repercussions of things. Planes, wars, or genius. I agree with that.
Okay, can you give us an example? Like, why do you agree? So like a work of genius, just like something that was well thought out, well planned, really intelligent. Yeah, it doesn't have to be even necessarily a work of genius. It could be just like a well thought out plan or like a really intricate idea. Unanticipated consequences.
When a genius discovers something, no, after that have good consequences.
When what happens?
When a genius discover some good thing, after that had a good consequences in the society.
We're talking about probably disastrous repercussions. Repercussions has a sense of negative.
Okay.
So I'm still not, when who discovered something?
When happened something.
When something happened?
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Remember we'd say something happened, something before happens. But maybe Heidi, what about you? What do you think? Do you agree with the quotation or do you disagree with it?
The first part is if I did something because of my ignorance, there's some reflection from that substance surroundings. Yeah, it's the same that someone.
Sorry, Heidi, I really can't hear you. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Maybe if you speak up a little bit or raise the volume, I'm not sure. It's just really quiet.
I can't change.
Okay. All right. Well, sorry. Yeah, my volume's just all the way up, and I just can't quite hear. All right. Maybe Giulietta, do you think you can explain really quickly?
Yes, I think I can think about the nuclear energy. That is something good for maybe the use of the energy, but it is also mean the use of a nuclear bomb.
Uh-huh. Exactly. So people always think that there's unforeseen and potentially dangerous repercussions to acts of ignorance. So people who are uneducated, people who are ignorant, people who don't think before they make a decision, one assumes that there will be bad repercussions to actions of the ignorant. So ignorant actions, probably bad results. Actions equal bad results, is what one assumes. What this quotation is saying, you also need to think that acts of genius bad results too. Or at least they can be. So if we're thinking about like nuclear energy, it's something good, it's like a work of genius, it's really intricate, but it also means that we learned about the nuclear bomb. If you think about like maybe like Marxism, and you think about like the ideas behind it, and then you also have something like Stalinism, which is kind of out of that idea that was an intricate or well thought out idea, and then something bad that was unintended and unanticipated happens after it. So I think Giudette's example of the bomb is a really good example. Does that make sense, Ariana?
Yes, yes. When she explained that, I understood. So
Yeah.
thank you so much.
Perfect. And so we are just about out of time. I've got a class in I think an hour. If you guys want to join that, I'd love to see you guys there. But thanks for coming in, and have a really good day.
Okay.
Thank you.